birthday to you, Aries. Mm. Aries, happy birthday to all of our lovely and handsome and sexy and smart and intelligent Aries. Happy birthday is for is for only you and only you. Oh my goodness, only you know what to do, do, do. Addies, oh my goodness, you guys got a lot going on right now. A lot of you guys are moving from one place, getting situated to go to another place while you guys are in a mission. Some of you guys have some other things going on with some court dates and procedures, okay? Yeah. I really think in this time today that we all, true Americans should have amnesty. You know what I mean? For all their bills, rent, and all this trickery. Because, you guys are experiencing that right now, which is, taking place for a lot of you guys, okay? Um, you guys know that you know, okay? So if this resonates with you guys, you already know. Don't make it fit, don't force it to fit, because a lot of you guys, you are a regional hit. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Something about regional. Some of you guys are going to apply to be a regional manager, or something of that nature. Something regional. I'm getting regional manager for some of you guys. Um, some of you guys are going up in your moving up in your business in that regional area. Some of you guys are overseeing the regional area of the business at this time. So congratulations for those who are doing that at this time. Some of you guys are really studying symbols and signs at this time. That's what I'm getting. Some of you guys are really heavy into like the book of signs and symbols. So a lot of you guys are delving into that type of read. This the channel messages that I'm getting. Yeah. So a lot of you guys are at different levels of life here, but mainly it's the moving process, the moving and shaking process, which is going to bring you guys to another level, because a lot of you guys have some, real material winnings. I'm hearing, I'm seeing, I'm hearing the higher realms, let it be known that you guys shall receive some sudden wealth or some great fortune of some kind. I'm feeling it, I'm seeing it. Gold is significant. If someone gives you gold, or yeah, oh, so a lot of you guys invested in some gold. Yeah, and that's gonna you're gonna have some rich rewards from that. Or some of you guys are getting ready to retrieve the rich rewards from that gold. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. hmm Some of you guys are trying to this is not for everybody. Take up bike riding again or start bike riding again or something like that. Some of you guys are, that's like an inner thing with you guys. You want to get back on your bike and ride. Some of you guys. Some of you guys is your moped. Okay, moped, motorcycle for some. Yeah, but I'm seeing moped. That's what I'm getting. Um, Yeah, a lot of you guys are very interested about your pet right now. Some of you guys had it with the sitter, or you had like what do you call it? One of those people that come in and stay with your pet. So some of you guys are very concerned, and you can. Some of you guys are close to your pet. So your main idea is your pet right now. Interesting. Yeah, you have your mind on your pet right now. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Oh, it's because of the move as well. Some of you guys have to really relocate your pets as well. And some of you guys, the fish is the most dynamic. Okay. And I see you guys trying to, shift the fish in a nice, safe place in a sacred way or something of that nature. Mm. Yeah, that's going on right now. Yeah. So, yeah. So before we move further, you guys, I just want to let my Aries know. Aries, listen up. You guys need to know that you're the master key to this whole divine plan on this beautiful divine planet Earth. Okay, if you hear any banging, it's just my neighbors. I tell you guys every time I do a video, they have to be in it because they're actually paid by someone to live near you, rent a place out at a certain time because they think you're going to do the video out at a certain time and make a noise at a certain time to let the person know that yes, they did their job. So a lot of that is going on with a lot of readers, is what I'm hearing. Seers, people who are making positive videos. It's a lot of those going on. So yeah, and a lot of them are of foreign entity, is what I'm getting. A lot of them are not from here, no, because a lot of things like that we wouldn't even apply for. We wouldn't even think to do a job for. However, this is what's going on right now. Okay. So, and then you guys wondering what that noise up there, what that noise? I'm trying to tell you, this is what they do. Okay, they actually stalk, YOU. Okay, so, um, getting back to the fact that you guys are the most important key to this whole divine plan on this beautiful divine planet Earth. The higher realm say you must know your worth, Aries. Okay, you guys must know your worth in a big way. That's why the higher realms named this the planet. Okay, so you guys will know that you are planned in a special way. All right. The last two letters of that word planet is simply ET. So you guys will know that you are planned until the end of your timeline here. Okay. Yeah. So the higher realms also want to be clear by letting you guys know that a lot of you guys were singled out and called out and what do you call made fun of and what do you how you say because I no I don't mean how you say I'm like what I'm trying to say is like somebody picking on you, somebody targeted you guys as you were coming up when you were doing the right thing. So a lot of people were targeted that were doing the right thing and you're one of them. All right, so you were singled out for living the ET life all your life. Yeah. So a lot of you guys were singled out for E, executing low vibe energy, and T, transmuting it into high vibe energy. All right. The higher realms want you guys to be aware of that. That's why people were targeting you. That's why they were harassing you. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. Because they knew that, you were representing the valuable new. All right. Yeah. You represent value. And that was new to them. Okay. Yeah, because a lot of you guys stood up for people. I'm getting bleachers. I'm seeing the bleachers. I'm seeing the basketball, tournament going on. You guys in the auditorium, and I'm seeing something go down on the bleachers. You know what I'm saying? It was a situation where somebody was trying to, yeah, somebody kept doing something illegal far as the game. They kept on throwing the ball over to this person to hit this person because they kept on trying to hit this person. And I don't know if they hit this person one time or they just kept on. However, that's what it was doing. And they seen that you recognize what they were doing. And for a lot of you guys, it was a female that was being targeted and taken advantage of and being harassed. And you guys didn't play that. A lot of you guys stood up for the fact, and some of you guys said this and that, and that shut it down. And because, sometimes like people honestly are not paying attention, and you guys let them be aware. Okay. You guys like, listen, I see you right now today. And this was like in a junior high setting. I'm seeing junior high school versus high, junior high, you know. Yeah, you guys set a tone. Okay. You guys picked up that 2,000 pound phone, and you let them know, um, this person is not alone. All right, you help them out. So great job. A lot of you guys are being awarded by the higher realms for your good deeds. Okay, a lot of you guys are going to experience, and I can't make this up because I'm starting to feel it, just like these things right here. I'm starting to feel it because a lot of you guys are going to be rewarded for all the good deeds you've known and all the good seeds you've sown, along with the universe, um, you know, blessing you guys. Okay, so this is harvest time of blessings for you guys. It's harvest time of blessings. That's what I'm getting. Okay, for my Aries today. Woo wee. Mm-mm-mm. All I seen was those caramelized onions. Some of you guys are gonna get that on your pizza. Some of you guys are gonna get that on like a pasta thing. Some of you guys will just want some caramelized onions. Okay, that's what I'm hearing in a big way. So yeah, a lot of you guys are being celebrated from the higher realms for all that you've contributed to Mother Earth value. Okay, so the higher realms want you guys to make no mistake that life is simply your soul's mission. It is not a competition, even though you got them fools out there at ease really wishing that it was a competition. Yeah, you got fools out there wishing that it was a competition. I'm hoping that this thing, man, are they wishing that it was a competition. However, hmm, the higher realms say it's your soul's mission. All right. And the higher realms want you to acknowledge the fact that the higher realms have placed something so beautiful inside of you. And it is called your intuition. Okay? If you trust your intuition, you can begin to see without sight. People still scratching their head trying to figure out how the blind man and woman can get around and maneuver this whole world day or night and don't have to argue, fuss, or fight. And they still get it right. All right? So the higher realm said, whew, the higher realms want you guys to be aware that this beautiful intuition inside of you is spiritually tethered to this beautiful thing called your spiritual GPS, which is the guides, or simply God pointing you to your next level of step of origin. Okay, and what I mean by that is the higher realms want you guys to be, aware that the STEP is a solution to every problem. That's the step the higher realms is placed inside of you guys to solve them. Okay, yeah, the solution to every problem. Well, the higher realm seems something very, you know um, distorted about that, along the way, because a lot of people were just pointing their finger this way, this way, this way. A lot of people were pointing their finger this way. Okay, I don't know what this said. Yeah, and so a lot of people were pointing their finger like this, and the higher realm said, "You know what this looks like here, right?" So, yeah, that was the problem. So the higher realm said, "Wait a minute now. Let them know what the problem is, because even though you are fully loaded, you are born fully loaded. The higher realms want you guys to know that you know what a problem is." Okay, a problem is, something that you create. Situations are simply things that happen. That's why when you hear about a situation, you may hear something and go like, well, what had happened was, all right, and a problem always has a name attached to it. Hence, Houston, We have a problem. Here they come. You can hear them all the time. It's like a bunch of kids. They hire kids to make noise too on people videos that has no kids whatsoever. So just to let you guys know that as well. So they're paid actresses and actors and kids and stuff. But however, yeah. So you guys, Houston, there's a problem. All right. And the reason the higher realms is telling you guys that on this beautiful special day is so that you guys can really take note and ask yourself in a very quiet, reserved way, hmm, am I the solution today? And listen very distinctly so you can hear that voice back. For some of my Aries, it may come back and say, Aries, you're doing A-OK. Enjoy your day, right? And it's important that you guys know that, especially on your beautiful day, where you're being celebrated in a huge way. A lot of you guys, a lot of you guys don't even know you're celebrated in a beautiful way. That's why we're here. So the higher realms also would like for you guys to know that, you know, the enemy is just like it's pronounced. The word is pronounced. It is enemy. No one can harm me more than I can harm me. No one can ever hurt me more than I can hurt me. No one has ever hurt me more than I've hurt me. Why? Because it's just like the word is pronounced. The enemy is enemy. And the higher realms want you guys to be aware of that priceless, message from the hierarchy. Okay? Yeah, so you guys can't be around here like those people out here doing like this. Uh, 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 uh. Right? Yeah, when there's one finger pointing out, it's like three pointing back. So the higher realms do not want you guys to be in spiritual lack. The higher realms want you to be aware of the matter of fact. All right? Because this is real life. This is no act. All right? So, also, the higher realms want you guys to know that the higher realm speaks through everything. Okay? I mean, everything if you're able to listen in that way. However, the higher realms also speaks through numbers, signs, and synchronicities, which is your birth date, expiration date, and all the little DNA codes in your body. For a lot of you guys, the higher realms is speaking through your birthright, number 6 here. Yeah, Monday, April 6th. Look at that. It's going to move when I move. Yeah. Oh. So, anywho. Oh. So, anywho. So yeah, I can tell you guys right now, you know, because of the MON abbreviation for Monday, a lot of you guys are moving. Like I told you guys, you're moving on. All right, and you're moving on now. Okay, that's what it's telling me. The abbreviation for Monday is because you guys are moving on now. All right. And the abbreviation for the April's APR. So a lot of you guys are moving on now, okay? And it's only because the higher realms have approved you guys to move. APR is approval, is what I'm getting. You guys have soul approval from the higher realms to move forward, all right? And that number 6 is because when the higher realm speaks through your birthright of number 6, the higher realms is telling you guys that you shall persevere as long as you do not get distracted. See, the higher realms told me in my meditation years ago that distractions are sent simply to dis your actions. The higher realms also told me about the AM and PM through my meditations to let you guys know that PM stands for prayer and meditation time, positive movement time. For those who say they don't pray, it's okay because you don't understand or you're not aware that you are a living prayer. If you're breathing and standing there, somebody prayed for you guys somewhere. Okay, so the PM, because I'm doing your reading the PM, that means you guys really are moving positive. Okay, positive movement. Some people prayer and manifestations as well. So a lot of you guys prayed and manifested and prayed and yeah, prayed. hmm Prayed and meditated, prayed and manifested, and prayed and did some positive movement here and on your beautiful day to reap the benefits of, like I told you guys, all the good seeds you've sown and all the good deeds you've known have come into a beautiful fruition with the universe. And I can't make this stuff up. This is beautiful. And because April is the number 4 birth month, we must take that into account as your birthright number is 4 6. Okay, so a lot of you guys at 406 every day, just give a moment of silence in a beautiful way, to say thank you. Okay, if you can, if you remember this, 406 is your moment. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so that number 4, it says when the higher realm speaks to you through your birthright of month number 4, the higher realms is telling you so much more. The higher realm said that number 4 is never to be ignored in the spiritual world nor the spiritual realm. It means that the angels are sending you guys everything you need from 4 corners of the earth, 4 elements of the earth, 4 seasons of the earth, even down to 4 legs on a table, just to keep you guys spiritually grounded, secure, and stable. All right? The higher realms ain't playing about you guys. Some of you guys, the higher realms even has like a four-legged pet for you guys. That's why the emotional pet is free. You know what I'm saying? Because that's another blessings from the higher realms will be, you know, it's not a game. All right, these blessings are for a lot of you guys are for a family. Okay, some of you guys are from a family of 4. Some of you guys have a family of 4. Some of you guys produced a family of 4. All right, some of you guys, man, I'm telling you that 4 is prevalent. A lot of you guys don't even have a clue why you're attracted to 4-letter names. Some of you guys don't have a clue why you give out 4-letter nicknames, why you named your pet a 4-letter name. Okay, that's because of your birthright number 4. All right, and you have that 6. Some of you guys, your name is of 4 letters, 4 to 6 letters. Okay, some of you guys is 4 to 6 letters. Majority of you guys is 4 to 6, and the others of you guys is very small. It's like 3 and then up to 10 letters. Because I see a 3-letter name here. And the higher realms is showing me some of you guys have a 3-letter name. Yeah, so that's what's happening. Oh, there's that 3. Yeah, so anywho, the higher realms is just telling you guys what it is and how powerful you do. So 4 plus 6 may mean nothing to you. However, but you guys must know that you know because it's your birthright. All right, that will show. Now 4 plus 6 equals 10. Okay. Yeah, 4 plus 6 equals 10. And I was just thinking because that 4 is in front of that 6 is a 2. There's a 2 that has a lot to do with your birthright too. So a lot of you guys have a lot to do with the number 2 means the higher realms is highly favoring you. Some of you guys pray, pray, pray. And that because 4 is left of 6, and that means take away 4 from 6, which equals 2. So a lot of you guys need to know that that 2 is part of your birthright number 2. I mean, as well, okay? Um, yeah, because the higher realms say, that means that the higher realms favor you. That's why you could just look in the mirror and see everything on your body that equate of the number 2. All right, and the higher realm said, just as sure as it takes 2 hands to form a prayer, just know that the higher realms said everything that you're praying for is already right there. See, you in the higher realms can see it in the spiritual realm. It's not by circumstance, accident, or coincidence that you get on your knees and pray for a certain thing. It's because the higher realms already showed you that certain thing. All right, you know how you can call somebody and say, you know what, I dreamed about the baby, and it's a baby on the way. It just is what it is, okay? And the higher realms want you to be aware of, your numbers, signs, and synchronicities in that way. So you guys are highly favored, and that's very vital. So 4 plus 6 equals 10. So that means you guys, the higher realms, ooh, the higher realms is talking about something way deep within. Okay, first of all, the 10 is compiled of 1 and 0, right? Okay, so that number 1, it was never meant to be a number ever in ancient times, okay? Why? Because numbers are meant to be plural. Now, that number 1, you know, represent God, the Alpha, the beginning. A lot of you guys have a lot of that Alpha energy from the beginning. All right. A lot of you guys didn't know that you were born winning. All right. Because of that number 1 birthright. A lot of you guys have a lot of that God-like energy. I'm gonna break it down and let you guys know. A lot of you guys, you will never give anybody the wrong directions because of that God energy inside of you that you carry. All right. And what I mean by that is you guys have been recognized for giving good orderly direction to people. A lot of you guys, refuse to flim flam. You give them good orderly direction. You can't help yourself because of that God, good orderly direction energy. All right. A lot of you guys also have that God energy that you don't know is such a flattery because it makes you guys a little bit creative. It makes you creative. I want to say creative. All right. Yeah, because a lot of you guys are gifted with it's like a gift of desperation. Some of you guys are, you look at something and then I don't know, it just it tears you up. So you like, I want to change this, I want to make this way, I want to do this that way, I want to I think if it'll be, well, guess what? That's how you get your creativity from that God energy, that gift of desperation that really sparks your level of creation. That's why a lot of you guys be like, some people say, man, you're an artist or something, ain't you? And you be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You're like, that's where it come from. That God energy that you guys simply just carry. A lot of you guys have that other form of God energy, which allows you guys to not sit around and mope and sit around and be like depressed. Why? Because of that God energy. You guys choose gratitude over depression will always be your number 1 selection. And I know that. You know what I'm saying? And man, the higher realms is proud of you guys, okay? Please recognize. And the last God energy is funny because a lot of you guys be freezing people out sometime and don't even realize it. A lot of you guys be having that window open, whether it's in the house, whether it's summertime, wintertime, anytime. Some of you guys have to have that window cracked open regardless. Why? Because of that God energy that's inside of the, all right? A lot of you guys cannot sit still. You won't let grass grow under your feet. A lot of you guys got to go. Look, I'm gone. I'm gone. Why? Because of that God energy that's so inside of you guys. I can't make it up. That is the great outdoors. A lot of you guys love the great outdoors. You don't even know why you got your window open. That's that God energy that resides so deep inside of thee. Okay, I'm saying it just that way because that's where it's coming out. All right, so that's that number 1, and a lot of you guys have been recognized as the last of the Mohegan to find that special one. That's because you guys have that alpha energy in that number 1. Because this is all number 1 energy. hmm A lot of you guys have that alpha energy, and that alpha energy is hard to. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to actually match and equate or find a mate. Okay, a lot of you guys, because you carry that alpha strong energy, you guys will be the last of the Mohegans a lot of time to find that match or that mate. You know what I mean? Because of that strong alpha energy that you guys equate. All right, and then also that 0 and that number 10 Says a lot about you guys because just like the number one is the beginning, the alpha, God-like energy, the beginning, that zero is God energy, the ending, omega. That means that the higher realms is giving you guys full circle treatment. The higher realms is with you guys full circle. Okay? I can't make it up in any way. The higher realms with you guys from the beginning till the end. And I'm talking full circle. Did I stutter out of my dog give you some butter? No, indeedy, sweetie. You are number 10. And the higher realms is saying through that number 10 birthright as a whole, the higher realms want you guys to represent and know that the higher realms would like for you guys to move forward with confidence. So this move you guys making, whether it was through shaking and baking, move forward with confidence because your spirit will never be aching. All right, I can't make it up. Because the higher realms is the real, bringing home the bacon. You know what I mean? And I'm just gonna put it that way, just for that reason. So that part. So the higher realms want you guys to recognize and take your number signs and synchronicities to heart. And I'm gonna tap into your cards. Let me see.